Hi everyone, once again this is Matt, and today I'm very proud to give you insider tips number 8 and 9. I would like to discuss very quickly what is a rent credit and who pays the closing costs in a rent-to-own agreement. First of all, let's go over what a rent credit is and what a reasonable rent credit is. First of all, a rent credit is a negotiated amount off of your monthly rent that will be credited to you towards your down payment or towards a reduction in the purchase price when you get to closing. Now, I want to be very specific here. Rent credits of 100% a year or 50% a year over 2 or 3 years are not going to be allowed. A realistic rent credit is 10 to 25% of your rent. That is something that the bank is going to look at as being legitimate. Now, every bank is different. FHA, whatever lender you go through, is going to view this rent credit as a different number. But let's just say you have a rent of $1,000 and the seller is going to give you a 20% rent credit. That means you are building up $200 a month towards purchasing that house. Over 2 years, that's 24 times 200, that's $4,800 of additional money you have to buy that property. You can either reduce the purchase price or add that to your down payment. And this is a wonderful way for you to build up your down payment. Now, every bank is going to take that number as a little bit different, but they are going to give you some of that as cash down payment. So that is really what a rent credit is, but you have to make sure that it's a reasonable number and it's a realistic percentage per year. Now, let's talk about who pays closing costs. In the agreements that we use, we split the closing costs with the buyer and the seller. If we own the house, we're going to pay our side and the buyer pays their side. Please make sure everything's in writing in your contract, and make sure you don't sign off on something that says you're going to pay the seller's closing costs or something like that. You're going to waste $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000. So these are 2 great tips that I've provided some insight with you. Go ahead, fill out the dream sheet. We look forward to working with you. Once again, this is Matt Reed, and I always like to share great insider rent-to-own real estate tips. Have a wonderful day. Own a home. Thank you. Bye-bye.